What is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake? If you are an investor like me and you are very curious about the crypto world, but you really don't understand it very well, welcome to the short answer, where we explain every week in simple terms how this awesome technology works and how it can help the future of our kids. So the topic of today is the difference between proof of work and proof of stake. So first you need to understand that these are two different protocols on how the blockchain will record and track the transactions. And if you don't know what is a blockchain, I invite you to watch the video on what is a blockchain and go watch it, and then you come back so you will understand what I'm talking about. But in very, very simple terms, a blockchain is a continuation of blocks. So each block in each new block has the summary of the previous block. So then you create this chain. So the proof of work. The proof of work, when a transaction is made in the network, the network creates a very difficult mathematical problem, super hard, that only computers can resolve. So what happened here is that we have all these people connected to the blockchain, and they are all competing to solve the mathematical problem. So each of them, miners, have their super power computers with high, technology, all these super cool computers that are so fast and smart that they will solve the problem. So the first one to solve the problem will get the chance to create the new block in the chain. So as I said before, the miner need to have a very powerful computer system where that can be good enough, fast enough, and powerful enough to solve these very difficult problems. So once the computer solves the problem, the miner have the chance to create the new block, and for that block, he or she will receive a monetary reward. So now what's happening now is that a lot of miners and investors are getting together to create a mining pool. That means that they are putting all this powerful computer system together so they will have more chances to win the block. So the smarter the computer system it is, the higher the chances to create the block and get the reward or the payment for that block. So what's happening is that they're creating crazy places that this mining with all these computers, they're creating like farms full of computers just to compete and have this control and advantage over other miners that might be doing it only from home. So as an investor, a lot of people are investing in this kind of companies where they dedicate all their technology to do this mining process for the blockchain. So that's the proof of work, that is mainly focused on the computer power that you have. So on the other hand, the proof of stake is based on a monetary deposit instead of technological investment. So for now, we will go to the proof of stake and I will explain you how it works. In this case, you don't have miners anymore, you have validators. And what they do when a transaction is made, there is a randomly chose validator. So all this protocol randomly choose someone that will validate the new block. So in this case, it chooses randomly. So for that, you don't need that much computer power because you don't need to compete for solving this problem. So for the people that are working in the blockchain, they don't need to invest as much in technology as with the other process of proof of work. So in this case, it chooses randomly. But how they can become validators is by giving a pledge that is kind of like security deposit. That is the way to show that you are compromised to the project, that you are committed. So you will do a good service as a validator, and you will make sure that even though you don't need a high computer system, you still need to have a very good internet connection, good enough computer to do all this block and connecting to the chain. So that's the pledge. And there is no limit on how much you can put as a pledge. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want. But the thing is that how this works a little bit as a competition, that although it's randomly, if you put more money on your pledge, that security deposit will show that you are much more committed to someone that didn't put too much. So then that's the way for the algorithm to understand that you are committed and you are ready to take this validation process as a serious process for the whole blockchain. So what happens if you don't do a good job? Well, you will get a punishment. So money from your pledge will be taken away. And for the investors like you and me and are trying to find ways to invest in all this technology without the need of becoming an engineer or things like that, or be a specialist on computers and things that I don't understand. So investors can stake their coins and delegate it to a specific validator. So if you know these validators, if you know how committed they are, if you trust a specific validator in the blockchain, you can delegate your stake to that person. So what happens is that if this person gets rewards, then part of those rewards will go to the investors, the ones that delegate their stakes. So that's how it works. It works kind of like dividends when you buy stocks and you hold them, like you stake them or hold them, then you get dividends as a reward for keeping those stocks. So that's the big difference between proof of work and proof of stake. Proof of work is based on the computer power, and the other one is focused on the funds. Which one is the best? Well, you decide. From my point of view, I think that the proof of stake is much better for the environment because it doesn't require too much energy and too much computer power. So it will reduce the cost, and that will motivate other people to become validators and create a much bigger blockchain. So that's all. That's the difference between the proof of work and proof of stake. And if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because we will have videos like this where we have in a short answer different concepts about cryptocurrency and the crypto world. So don't forget to subscribe. And also, if you really like this video, don't forget to share this video with people that might be curious and don't understand what is going on with these new technologies. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.